Rangkus is a boss with seemingly infinite stamina and can cover the entire arena in fire, so let's go ahead and jump into what's going on. My name is Pastor Gaines, I'm a Souls-like and Elden Ring content creator and enjoyer, and I'm going to help you defeat Rangkus in First Berserker Khazan. Now the most frustrating thing about this boss for me was his incredibly staggered attacks. He has some attacks that happen very quickly, and other attacks where he will stagger his moves, causing you to really second guess when you're blocking. He also is incredibly mobile and is going to have a stamina bar that can be regenerated incredibly fast, so you need to watch out for all of these things. But having a mix of being really aggressive while at the same time being able to understand his moveset is going to allow you to get through this boss fight very easily. So let's go ahead and break down his very first move as you get into the boss fight. Now starting off, you're going to get a basic slam into the ground. It's very easily telegraphed, but what's not easy to telegraph is the second and third strikes. He's going to pull up and across his body in a horizontal strike and then wait about a second and a half and follow up with another horizontal strike. Now you can avoid this by just running around him or dodging to the left, or you can perfect parry this, which I do a few times in this playthrough. He will take a little bit of time to recover from this attack. He usually jumps backwards, but if you stay close to him, you can continually pour out the damage. His next combo you're going to watch out for is when he comes down vertically with his mace, smashing into the ground, and he'll knock some rocks up so it can make it a little bit hard for you to dodge or judge when the second vertical strike from the ground is going to pop up, and then there will be a third strike where he swings horizontally around his body, and you can see here as I slow it down the pacing of where that attack comes from. Now you want to perfect parry as much as possible in this fight, at least in phase 1, as it's going to allow his stamina to go down really fast, and he has the ability to drink a potion allowing his stamina to almost recover instantly, so you want to remain as aggressive as you can on Rangkus. Now Rangkus also has a move where he's going to shoot a grappling hook up into the sky, and he will swing either across the entire map to get some leverage and shoot you with his weapon, or he will swing directly above you and do a strike downwards, causing the entire area in front of him to break up. And you can perfect parry this, or you can just dodge to the right or left to get out of the way. Regardless, you need to be cognizant and understand where he's going to land when he jumps up into the air like this. Now he does have another combo you need to watch out for, which is very similar to the very first combo we went over, where he swings his weapon downward and then will pull it upwards, and then he will swing horizontally across his body by spinning around. But the fourth aspect of this attack can be when his gun lights up and he slams it onto the ground in front of him. As you saw, you can stay at range for this combo and it will miss you completely, or you can just dodge to the right or left, and yes, every single one of these attacks is perfect parryable. Now this next attack, he's going to break up the arena with his foot. He's going to hold his foot up and it's going to charge and blink, and the second you see his foot flash, you then can perfect dodge to the right and it will miss you completely, allowing you to get some damage off. Now at some point in your fight, Rangkus is going to charge up his mace and it's going to light up like it's going to explode, and then he will slam it onto the ground, doing a massive area of effect. I always just backed all the way off and it missed me, so I highly suggest that you back off. I don't know if you can perfect parry this, you probably can, but I didn't want to risk it. You also just saw his weapon light up and then he shoots projectiles across the map. If you're super far away from him, he will spam this and you can perfect parry those arrows. It's just kind of a pain to close the distance again. So with Rangkus, you want to stay as close to him and as aggressive as you can without abusing your stamina, so you get as many brutal attacks on him as possible and get him down fast. Now I am going to let the boss fight play out here a little bit, because overall those are all the moves you really need to worry about, except for one which you are going to see right before I kill him. That move is he's going to light up his weapon like a flamethrower and he will start spinning around really fast all over the arena. Now the secret to this, at least what I found, is you stay very close to him and you quickly dodge into the areas where there is no fire. I also had 2 healing cores left, so I was able to heal through some of that damage, but if you're as aggressive as I have been fighting him so far, you will not see this attack until very late in the fight, because typically he'll do this right as his bar reaches half health. And as you saw there, if you're not aggressive and give him a little bit of range, he will heal up his stamina like we talked about all the way to the top if you let him. Now this is the big combination you need to watch out for that kills a lot of people in what we'll call phase 2. He lights up his weapon, and then as you can see on the ground, there's still places you can stand that are not engulfed in flames. You just have to really be careful where your footing is, because he can very quickly overtake you and those flames can burn your health bar down really fast. My advice for you here is to make sure that you're capped off with your health in order to at least tank some of that damage if you get hit by it, but also to be able able to remain close to him, so the second that he stops, you can see where the final portion of his attack is going to land, so you can get off some more damage on him. But guys, that is the Rangkus fight. I know phase 2 has been absolutely crushing a lot of people, so hopefully this video will shed some light on how to beat this guy so you can move on to the next boss, which, if you don't know, is an absolute unit, and I will have a boss guide out on him very, very soon. So guys, that is going to be it for this particular boss guide. Like I said, I got a ton more boss guides coming out for every single boss in First Berserker Khazan. I'm absolutely loving this game. It's definitely a top 5 Souls-like game in my personal opinion. So if you want to see more of it, definitely subscribe, comment down below what your favorite boss fight is so far. Make sure you hit the bell notification on your way out. And until next time, guys, stay safe, enjoy the game, and I'll see you in the next one.